Oh, hello. Hello, YouTube. We're so back. FGOJP Chaldea Floraria. Sorry for the delay, but now we're finally gonna cover the welfare servant, the third new servant of the event that I still have not looked at all. We have Flora. There you go. Supposedly tied to, what was it, Roman mythology, but I guess at the same time it's probably like Greek as well. Maybe she has a different name, but there you go. She's very cutesy. Her voice actually surprised me as well. Maybe I'll include a clip before this or sometime during this now. But yeah, her cute voice, cute design. Not much to say probably about visuals. We'll still go through this, but this segment probably won't take too long, and then we'll talk about gameplay, because I don't really know anything about her still. It's been like, what, 5 days now, but I have not looked at her at all, so this is all still blind to me. I don't know why, but like it's like a half of her glasses, or almost looks like a monocle. It makes her look a bit older, because it's like a granny look, but at the same time, otherwise she looks very cutesy and young, which matches the voice. But I don't know how I feel about the one-sided glasses thingy she's got going on. Cute blush though. Alright, this is the one visual change we will see, which is the final Ascension. I mean, the design should be the exact same, most likely, but let's see what the FA looks like. I'm gonna guess it's not fan servicey at all and just very cutesy again. Let's see. I'd be surprised if it was fan servicey. Wow, that is bright. And indeed, it is not fan servicey at all. I think the FA looks pretty cutesy, her holding the flowers as well, but I don't know, it might be a bit too bright for me, I don't know. It's kind of hard to look at, sadly. Let's see that one battle sprite we have. Yep, pretty basic, but good. Her hair goes crazy with it. She's even got some flower ornaments all over the place. Also, is that a scarf she's wearing? The brown thing? Right, alright. So again, aesthetically, it's the welfare thing, so not much to say about it, but I think the design that we do have is nice. If they want to emphasize flowers, then they managed to do a very good job with it, because she's all about flowers, and design included. And the VA, I like her. She's fun. She's very energetic, cutesy. Don't really have much to complain about besides the brightness of the FA, but sadly can't really say too much nice things either, because we only have one thing going for it. But then we actually have more stuff to talk about. Now we're going to talk about the gameplay. 4-star alter ego welfare. Attack at 9.3k is fine. Not bad, not great. Let's see the deck. Wow. I mean, if you have flowers, go green, I guess. Yeah, full green on the face cards. So surely the MP is green too. We wouldn't have an Enkidu situation again, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Full green. Yeah, flowers. Deck numbers-wise, it's 4 on Buster hits, that is. 4 on Arts, 4 on Quick, and 5 on Extra, with the MP gain being 0.59. The arts card is very solid for gains, and the quicks are not too bad either, actually. So her gains should be alright. Definitely better than most welfares, most likely. Damage-wise, we'll see how that deck would fare, but let's see passives first. Wow, we have a lot for a welfare. What? Okay. Magic Res A, first of all. Equaling 20% debuff res. Great. Goddess's Core. Well, actually, no, this is a different version of it. So first of all, she gets the standard flat damage up, but then debuff res and buff removal resistance. So they added one new effect to Goddess's Core, but I assume the other numbers came down because of it. Let's see. 260 flat damage, which doesn't really mean anything. 20% more debuffs resistance. Yeah, that's great. And then 20% debuff or buff removal resistance. Again, obviously you can't really you can't rely on that, but it's cool to have. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, we get 80% from Grand Score. So at least in battles where Grand Score is active, if you happen to grant her, you can round that up to 100% with this. So that's cute. But besides that, it's just kind of whatever. But the other effects, just the debuff res, I guess. The flat damage sucks. But yeah, 40% permanent debuff res is good. She's going to resist a lot of debuffs. That's nice. Now, when she's on the field, all allies enjoy bonus healing received. And that equals to 20% more healing. Not bad. That's a good chunk. So hopefully she herself has healing. Otherwise, you might need to pair her with another one. More passives. When her guts activates or she dies, all allies get a bit of battery. So it's both work, I think, if I'm reading that correctly. So it's 10% gauge. for the survivors. Which might include her, right? Because I think it works on Guts too, if I'm reading that correctly. So it says all allies get it. So if it's a Guts thing, she gets the 10% too. If she dies, obviously she doesn't because she dies. But cute, okay. And then... Whoa, again, when she's on field, all allies, including herself, get MP gain. And that equals to 10%. Wow! That's pretty good, what? AoE 10% permanent MP gain, including herself? Wow! That is a good passive though, what? On a welfare too. Like, these are some good passives. Some a bit situational, some kind of useless like the flat damage, but many very good effects actually. Yeah, for welfare, these are like top tier passives. Her anti-append is against Berserker, so if she actually does damage, that is a good append. It's one of the good damage cases alter egos also enjoy. Now, let's find out what is she truly like. Let's look at the MP. She changes the field to become heaven for 3 turns. A heaven map, huh? Does that exist naturally anywhere? Or did that exist before in any way? And then all allies get like a 3-turn field attack buff or something? All allies get a bit of battery. And when critting, they get more battery. And that lasts for 3 turns. And then it heals allies and you get stars. A lot of stars. Whoa, support MP. Cool. Whoa, that's quite a bit of effects too, actually. Oh yeah, Dante had... You're right, Dante had heaven and hell. You're right, I can't believe I forgot that. So she's not the only one who has a heaven field. So wait, how does the attack up work? It's like an attack up, but it's a field? So does it go under the turn counter? Is it like that? So it can't be like debuff or buff removed? Is that how it works? Oh, that's cool. Okay, let me see some numbers. This is spicy, because remember, free MP5. 20% party battery on use, including herself, right? None of this excludes herself, so she immediately gets a 20% refund with the MP use. That's cool. Yeah, so the attack up skills with overcharge, it's 20% on base, up to 40%. And again, it's not a buff that gets applied to the characters, it's a buff that gets applied to the field, which makes it even safer to use, because buff removal does not cleanse fields. That's cool. That's actually pretty good. So overcharge is not bad on her either, actually. And then, whenever allies crit for the next 3 turns, they get 10% gauge per crit. 30 stars on use. And then the MP level scaling is the heal. On MP5, which is the free one, we get 4k heal for the entire party on use. Whoa, this is pretty good, right? A surprisingly strong support MP for a welfare. Like, if we don't take Santa Martha's niches into account, this is probably the best generic support MP that welfare has, right? Yeah, I like the MP a lot. So far, I'm kind of impressed. That's a great welfare MP. Let's look at the skills next. We have a Guts icon. So she does have a Guts. I'm guessing it's self only because of the passive, but let's see. Oh, it's a targeted Guts. So it can be self, but someone else too. Okay, so it's a Guts for 1 time 3 turns, targeted. And then I assume the other stuff is targeted too. The target gets attack up for 3 turns and battery. Okay. 6-turn cooldown. What do we have? We have 3k revival on the Guts, 30% attack for 3 turns, and 30% battery. Oh my. Those are very solid numbers for a welfare though. Whoa. Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't see the self on battery. Okay, so the attack up and the Guts are the targeted part. The battery is self. Okay. I mean, those are still good numbers though. I'm surprised about 30% attack. That's a lot. Simple but good welfare support skill. We have a quick up. Ooh, I like that. Okay, all allies get quick up for 3 turns. Crit damage for 3 turns. Quick card crit damage for 3 turns. When using quick normal attacks, charge own MP, and that effect lasts for 3 turns. Wow. Very green base. I mean, now it makes sense that she has a full green deck too. Alright, number 6-turn cooldown. All allies get 20% quick up for 3 turns, 30% crit damage, and 100% quick crit damage. And 10% gauge when using quick normal attacks. Again, sadly, quick MPs don't work with that, but again, that's very good for like a welfare. What the hell? I'm impressed. Again, she's a quick support now, I guess, yeah. Quick is getting more tools again. I mean, we already got Summer Tiamat last year, which was a huge get for quick, obviously, but it's nice that we're still getting more. Very solid skill. Just full AoE on everything as well, right? Like, that's all 4 of these effects are AoE. Hello. And they're good on herself too, for the at least for the MP gauge thing. All right, we have an overcharge icon for the final skill. And overcharge on her was good too. And yeah, it's full AoE overcharge up by 1 for 1 time, 3 turns. All allies also get batteries, so it's an AoE battery. And then she herself gets every turn for the next 3 turns, she gives allies another 1-time boost to overcharge for 1 time 3 turns. So wait, both her and Old Man are like really overcharge spammy. What the hell? So she keeps applying overcharge buffs to the team. Is this AoE? I'm gonna guess it's AoE 20, but even then that's good. Let's see, it's 6 turn cooldown. Yeah, AoE 20% battery. Cool. And then you get those continuously applied overcharge buffs for everyone, including herself. Wow, so she has a 50% battery for herself, because the first skill can only be used, the battery is only for herself. So she gets 50% for free, 70% with the Append, which is also free. Well, at least unlocking it is free because she's a welfare. This seems good. Dude, I wish free-to-play boy was on JP now. This would be such an awesome support to have on my free-to-play account. EX tier welfare, I almost want to say yes immediately, honestly. As a welfare, I think she might be Santa Martha tier, yeah. And she's maybe even easier to use because Martha really shines against her niches, right, that her MP provides. Otherwise, she does have some good things, but she's mostly, at least, you know, for non-free-to-play accounts like mine, she's mostly picked for the power mods from her MP. But Flora, she's still mostly tied to quick, but it's still more common than the niches that Martha provides, right? Just the Dante is not good. Yeah, even with the Heaven map, I don't think you're supposed to... He would get double buffs from his the second skill. He would get both of the field buffs on first use, but sadly, the quick thing is... It's a big miss. It's a big miss for Dante. Not to mention, Dante doesn't really crit much either, from what I remember. So that's kind of wasted as well. Yeah, this is good. I like it. But next up, we're gonna take her for a spin. I want to see some animations. I have not even seen the MP animation yet. They released it like before the event even launched, but I avoided looking at all that for the first impressions. So let's go. Woohoo. So I assume there's no uniques for the skills, but let's see some animations. Rainbow. Small. Any flowers? Yep. Flower beam. Oh, they converge. The prayer. Oh, the flower. Yep. All the different flowers she uses in her animations. Oh, it's the wind now. Never mind. That was a very artsy looking wind. Alright, let's see the MP. Up in the air we go. We're gonna make a flower field. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's like Merlin. Yeah, it really is like a welfare version of Garden of Avalon. He wields one like a sword. Yep, there's the prayer again. Oh, it's one of those. Damn, what are those called again? I always forget. Dandelion? Is that what it is? Oh, tree. She drops seeds from the tree. Yo, Minecraft, though. Wow, very cutesy stuff with Flora. Gameplay-wise, though, I'm very impressed. She's very good. Not sure how much, like, the absolutely stacked accounts will use her, but I feel like many accounts will still have many uses for her. Like, actually, just a very solid welfare. No complaints whatsoever. You can't really make her much better than that as a welfare. So I figured they actually didn't hold back for once, which is nice. Because a lot of the times they've just gimped welfare numbers. And this is one of those cases where I don't think they actually did that. She just feels like she has fair and good numbers. So that'll do it for my first impression of Flora. Very cutesy. If you enjoyed this video, do me a solid and press the thumbs up button on it. Of course, it really helps out. And do subscribe not to miss out on future videos. More videos coming in every single week, especially when there's new stuff on JP. And otherwise, hey, whenever you're watching this, have a great rest of your day. Thank you to my patrons on the screen right now. And I hope to see you in the next video. See you then. Bye-bye.